Yeah, here's the Ghost Trap. It is, okay, here's my hand. My hand is not particularly large, but it is tiny. It does say 2-in-1, so maybe it means you can also use it as a toy ghost trap, and you see there's a handle. Maybe that's what the hook on the proton pack is for.
And then I noticed this.
Yeah, can you see this slot here? I'm wondering if maybe that little handle is supposed to slide in. The problem is I couldn't find any information online about that.
And if you think for one moment that I'm going to drive what'll be at least an hour-long round trip, possibly longer if the first place doesn't have it, just to check something like this, then you know me pretty well. Either that or you read the title or the description. I also got Strange Brew, loosely related to Ghostbusters for what should be obvious reasons.
So, let's see here. Well, we already really looked at the box before, didn't we? So, ooh, free Ecto Mini! I think the hole isn't... So let's see how it's fastened. Afraid I'll break something. Oh, here's something to cut. Or I could just do that. Ow. Okay, so I guess this is playset mode. Let's see in the picture. It's supposed to be the subway or something. Oh look, I didn't even notice the arms could move before, but they do. Come back here, you ghost! I'm the exclusive Ecto Mini, and I can hide in this secret passage here if I don't fall down. That's not at all suspicious. I'm still the exclusive Ecto Mini. Right. And I guess this is Ghost Trap mode.
While I've been trying to avoid any spoilers that weren't already in the trailer, because I'd like to go into the movie with a fairly clean slate, I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm also afraid that I'll go in expecting it to really suck, and then it will really suck, but it won't suck as much as I thought it would, and therefore I'll think I liked it. That has happened before. But wondered if this had a foot pedal, and the Pittsburgh Ecto 1 happened to have a video about some of the gadgets in the film, and they had a comment about the foot pedal. Apparently it flies off. Well, actually, it doesn't apparently. I've seen it. Or, well, it's still apparently. Flies off, and then they step on it. Well, this, nope. Nope. There's also nothing that makes it, if you want to open it, you have to do it yourself. There we go. So I guess... Right, pretend to step on the foot pedal. Now run across the room and open it up. Whoops. Huh. Subway. And then, yeah, I keep my Ecto Minis in here. Blink, blink, blink. No idea where the blinking is, so I guess that's one thing that wasn't spoiled by the movie, right?
But of course, there's the thing we've all been wondering. Well, you know, I almost wonder if this was designed for the trap and then they forgot that it would have this part on it. Yeah, see? That's not going to work. But maybe... Careful. Careful. Is that the sound of it falling off again? No.
Okay,
wait. Now I'm probably too high. Can I get it off of here and then... Yeah.
Okay. Oh, one of my rubber gloves fell off. Oh well. Yeah, not as interesting. This, at least it's some sort of proton pack. It's something I've been wanting for a long time. A trap, well, I already have one that does something.
This is yet another example of adding an unnecessary function to a toy at the cost of reducing its resemblance to the thing it's actually supposed to resemble. Isn't that right, girl? Take, for example, these Kenner Real Ghostbusters action figures. They added a proton stream which spun by spinning the handle of the particle throwers. This, of course, meant that the particle throwers could not be held the way they were in the show, or the movie for that matter, and they had to be holstered upside down because of the stream. I bought an Egon figure and cut the stream off of it. Unfortunately, I can't seem to find it, or I would have shown that as an example instead of stealing this shot here.
Another example are these Iron Man movie action figures, or these clip-on things, which were not in the movie, so he can fire a, I don't know, energy missile punch thing, but cannot be posed properly to look like he's firing a repulsor ray. Great, what fell now?
Even better example of this is Ecto-1. Okay, actually this is the Extreme Ghostbusters version, and it's obviously missing some parts, but most of the same molds. One thing you can tell almost immediately here, only 2 seats, despite there being 4 Ghostbusters. And well, Extreme Ghostbusters had one in a wheelchair who usually rode around in the back. We had a ramp for him, but they never actually produced the figure for him. Anyway, here, though, forget fitting Ecto-2 in here, for that matter. They did make an Ecto-2, but it didn't fold up to fit in the trunk of Ecto-1. One reason being that they wanted to put in a trigger so that you could make the helicopter blade spin. Instead, it has a ghost trap, which, well, kind of big for the figures there. In fact, do you really need one for the figures that opens and closes? How? You know, why don't you just give them little ghost traps? They don't have to actually open, just like they don't have to actually have beams. Well, here's another added function that reduces the resemblance. No, not that one. This. And this. And this. And this! Also, what's the deal with this thing here? Is that supposed to be some kind of portable containment unit, you know, where you could otherwise have maybe fit more seats? I mean, so it has some extra sirens. At least it has the real one, yeah, but none of those extra sirens were ever in the program. At least I don't think so. Anybody who's watched Extreme Ghostbusters more than I have, if they have used any of those, let me know in the comments. But, I mean, if you've got an Ecto-1, you only want the siren to make this noise. And you don't want to have to toggle through 4 other things before getting back to. Now, it's not impossible to add an extra function without reducing the resemblance to the original prop. Character Options did it with the sonic screwdriver. Well, I mean, it does what it's supposed to do. It goes up and down. It lights up, and it makes sonic screwdriver noises, and they added, you can see, a UV pen nib, and also a bonus black ballpoint pen nib. And the light is also ultraviolet, so you could write something. Well, you could if the nib wasn't dried out. At one point, at least, they sold replacements on their website, but I think you can only pay for them in pounds, and I think you can only order them in the UK. I'm not sure about that part, but I do remember that the postage was about the same price as the nib itself. Oh, look! Instructions. Good, type 4. Technically recyclable, but probably not in your area. I don't need this much plastic to protect these precious instructions. How to play. How to close. You close it by closing it. Oh, at contents, I guess. Trap plus exclusive Ecto Mini. So, and it glows in the dark. I think I already inserted that part, right?